Hey guys, it's Greenmods here with another tutorial for DMB Academy. As always, if you're new here to the channel, please consider subscribing. I really do appreciate all the support. And if you have any wishes, please let us know in the comments. A few days ago, after the DMB Academy base camp, I basically got so inspired from all the sessions we did that I wanted to do something new. And I came up with a few things with Serum too, in regards to making your own hi-hats. So that's what we're gonna look at today. There's some hi-hat tutorials already, but I found out a cool way to get a nice effect within Serum too, that is maybe new to people. So first of all, we're gonna just open up a noise. I always just go to the color section right there and I choose white or pink, whatever fits the mood better. And then as you can see, it will just sound like that, nothing crazy. And then I will put an LFO and I will put it on the level. And as you can see, already has a bit of a movement. What I really like doing is kind of mimicking the shape of a hat, which is like that, right? Like a little half of a pyramid or half of a mountain, however you want to describe it. And I want to give it a little bit of attack as well in the beginning. That is so that the transients later on, if I'm adding a snare or whatever, can breathe. And what I also really like doing is making a second one, like one for example here, one a little bit delayed, maybe a little bit quieter, to get a little bit of a shuffle going, right? Depending on how you want the shuffle to go, you can just decide that when the track is done, but I think it's a great way to start with these type of sounds. And if you want to go really crazy and want to make this more into shaker, then I would add these little bumps here as well, just to get some variation and some faster shakers if you want. And you can just decide on where everything hits, right? So that's a nice way of getting total control. But we're gonna keep it a little bit more simple now, and we're gonna just do that. As you can see, it doesn't sound crazy or anything right now. What I love doing at this point though is already making sure we have a high pass here, and important, put it on the noise. Just put it on all the oscillators for now. It already sounds a bit more like a hi-hat. I also love giving a sound a bit more movement by automating that with the LFO that controls the shape. Just to get a little bit of a movement in. And I think that already sounds much better this way. And then I came across something cool here. You could basically take a basic shape and turn it all the way down. Well, first turn it up and see where it is. And when you hit a sub note, turn it all the way down. And then you could go here to the PD section, phase distortion, and you could go PD from noise, and then you could turn that up. And as you can see, when you turn that up, I actually remember that wrong. You have to keep the level on. And if you turn it up, see, you get these really like crunchy hats. You can automate that too. And get a really cool sound, in my opinion. And then you can enhance that a little bit by adding, for example, some not compressor, some convolution reverb, for example. There's a few really cool ones. You can choose some short ones, some weird ones, massive, long, coloration. And there's a few that already have drums in them. For example, here, there's one for drums and big drums, gold plate, all of these little things, guitar, room. And just really, they're all sounding kind of cool. So you gotta try around a little bit and find one that you like. But I think we're gonna try some of these. Just turn it all the way so you can listen properly. For example, that one. It has already a bit of a shaker quality to it. And just by letting that in a little bit, you know, you're creating that nice little layer. You can duplicate that, do that multiple times to create an even more extreme effect, or even some more filtering. Depending on how you want to color the sound is quite practical, because if your track maybe has some more room for some more of these mids, you can do it like that. And if there's only room for highs, you can do it like that. And that's why it's a nice preset. Now that we have that shuffle engaged as well, we can just easily turn this into a shaker, and we can do the little micro changes we did earlier, or you can go with big, longer hits just by turning the LFO here, changing the BPM basically. And you get these really, really crunchy, nice top layers or hats. And I really like that sound. Sometimes I add a little bit of a reverb as well in the end. Just to give it a little bit more room. And yeah, then you got yourself your very own hat loop that's very crunchy and nice sounding, all within Serum 2 without any post-processing. So yeah, I hope you liked that video, taught you something new, and see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.